4 years I was burnt out, uninspired, and honestly, I almost quit art entirely. But then I looked at the stories we were telling in our D&D campaigns, and the characters that I loved so much. And instead of putting the pen down for good, I decided to do something crazy. That is when I started to animate the world of Voidwatch. And today I want to introduce you to the characters that literally saved my creativity.
Language? Hello, oh.
But before we get there, hi, I'm Faithy, and this is not my first video. It's actually this one over there. Go watch it. This channel is my attempt of me joining my love for my OCs and my special interest about all things fantasy, whimsy and D&D, with me starting art again in my mid-20s, late 20s. After mostly giving up on it for years because society makes you give up on the things you love. Anyway, being really serious for a moment. I grew up in an environment that didn't value art, and expressing oneself in any other way that was seen as different was frowned upon at best. Art always was really important to me. I love creating things and sharing it with people, and I'm finally in a place in my life where I feel safe enough to start this journey again. But enough with the sappy stuff. Anyway, to show you what I mean, let me introduce you to some of the characters that brought me back to art. I, of course, don't have any favorites, but if I had to choose...
Wait, do you want me to introduce some too?
Yeah, of course, so let's start with Pretty Noble Magical Girl Warlock in Faris Terror Moonwitch and Sassy Serpentful Cleric Bodyguard Xutan Saravash from Voidwatch, my passion project. If you watched the first episode of Voidwatch, as you should, you know that Faris more or less ran away from her noble duties because her family kinda sucks. During her journey, she not only finds a weird amulet containing an eldritch meatball that gives her magical powers, she also witnessed something very, very bad, and now has a whole new set of problems to deal with. But this whole debacle makes her also meet Xutan, the son of a high-ranking military family and also a spy, who now is her bodyguard.
My name is Lieutenant Xutan Saravash, and I will protect you with my life.
Optimistic draconic bloodline sorceress Lizwell and brave changeling paladin Sir Kaelion Hawthorne. While on a mission, Kaelion got hurt really bad. Liz found him, nursed him back to health, and ever since then, they've been inseparable. They bond over their insecurities about who and what they are. Kaelion never shows his changeling side due to people's mistrust in the shapeshifters. Liz has no idea why parts of her body are covered in red scales, which make her really self-conscious. These two kinda ended up as our personas.
Wait, is this too confusing? Do not use fireball indoors? Well, unless your husband has a really high armor class.
Liz, that is not how that works.
Huh? Chaotic stupid vampire wizard Nyx and lawful stubborn vampire paladin Lorien. Just two immortal vampires bound by a pact out of necessity doing well, vampire stuff? They've lost their memories after becoming what they are now, but during their story they start to regain it and remember that they may have known each other before. But who knows, right? Fireball!
Nyx?
What?
You almost cinched my eyebrows off.
Almost, as in I knew I wouldn't.
How would you have known that? And, last but not least, Sassy Love and Beauty Cleric Hardwater Nevari and flamboyant rogue goldsmith Vamir Orundal. They, at the start of the story, really don't like each other, but are bound by forces that are way bigger than their dislike towards each other.
Stop. Say no more, cuz one of the videos I'm currently working on will be about the duet campaign we are playing with these two. So I don't want to spoil too much for them yet, but thanks, love.
You're welcome.
Language?
Hello, Vamir. Have you finally found yourself a girlfriend?
What?
Oh, Vamir here seems to have madly fallen for me.
Nevari?
But I'm not interested.
I would never.
But if you want a more in-depth video about any of these characters, gladly tell me so in the comments. Anyway, a little bit about more. You can call me Faye, I'm an Aquarius, a TTRPG enthusiast, my OCs are my pride and joy, my favorite animals are bunnies and snakes. Growing up I watched a lot of magical girl shows, like you can probably tell if you look at Faris. Wait, is this a spoiler for Voidwatch? And yes, I'm German, so put that comment away. And this guy is my husband who helps me with a lot of stuff around here. Say hi!
Hey!
Anyway, so what can you expect here? Well, videos like this about my OC/D&D characters, story times even, maybe even some drawing stuff. And of course my passion project Voidwatch, which actually made me start drawing again and create this channel. Episode 1 is already out, episode 2 is in the works where I also have like 3 other videos in the making. If that interests you, how about you click that little subscribe button down there? Maybe even leave a like and a comment. That would make Nip very happy. And us, but Never's the important one here, let's be real. No, but seriously, every nice comment makes my heart burst with joy. So that's it. Thank you, bye.
Bye.